On this week's episode of the All About Hennessey show, Tracy Solis, owner of Eat It Up, stops by to talk about the new restaurant hours and holiday food items. Tony Blackburn gives us a visit to talk about fall lawn care and planning of the 2022 car show. All this and more on this week's All About Hennessey show. This show made possible in part by Cimarron Electric, serving Northwest Oklahoma with clean, reliable power for over 100 years. CimarronElectric.com. And Integris, Bass Baptist Health Center. IntegrisOK.com. Today, I have Tracy Solis, owner of Eat It Up, not Eat 'em Up. It's Eat It Up, and you're originally from Chandler, is that correct? Mm-hmm. And you moved here in you said 89?
89.
And then went to work for Taggart's.
Yep.
Cool. So you know about greenery.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of versed. Some days it doesn't always work out.
I guess if you work there, you kind of catch on. And then you got married and just stayed.
Yep.
Very
stayed.
cool. But your big claim to fame was you worked for Brahms for 22 years?
22 years. I'm not sure it was a claim to fame, but, it was a living.
But you learned a lot about restaurant business.
I did.
How to finance and employees and all the craziness that comes with that. And then you were mostly in Enid, is that correct?
Mostly in Enid, and then I did Northern Oklahoma towards the end of my career, but met a lot of people.
I remember going in there, and I didn't even know I knew Tracy. And I walked in and she, "Hi, Jack!" Yeah, okay, I've seen you around town. Yes.
Most people didn't recognize me if I wasn't at work.
That's true. Yeah, if you didn't have the white outfit on, we don't know who you were.
That's right.
That's funny. Now, you have been, through COVID, everyone's been messed up, but you have done a lot of adjustments and changes and things like that.
We have had to.
But now you're settling back, and you are open. The store, I call it the store, the restaurant is actually open. So tell us a little bit about what your new plans are and things like that.
Our new hours, we open Thursday mornings. I'm open till 9, and then I load up my food truck and I go to Ringwood, Oklahoma, and I do homestyle food there. And then when I come back, we are planning this Thursday will be our first $30 Thursday. We'll open at 4 o'clock, it'll be open till 8, and we will have meal-size entrees for you to take home and just serve. We'll have meatloaf. It'll already be baked. It's in a tin. You get to pick sides to go with it. Dessert as well. And everything's hot. You can put it right on the table. So if you have a baseball game that you don't have time to cook for or anything like that. But also, too, if you don't get to it that evening, you can save it for the weekend.
So you gave it a cool name, though. It was like $30 Thursday or something like that.
That's what it costs, and it feeds 4.
So a meal of 4 for $30, and you just take it home and heat it up.
Yep. Well, it'd already be warm.
Oh, it's already cooked.
It depends on how fast you drive.
Even easier, because we're remodeling our house and we're not having a stove right now. So that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. And that way, if you need it for the weekend, you can save it for that, or you can also throw it in the freezer. Most of them are pretty easy to freeze. Mm-hmm. We'll also have our take and bakes available, so you can pick those up, and we do those in keto, gluten-free, low-carb, diabetic-friendly, things like that. And that way, you also have a time to come pick up those things for the weekend if you need them or for the holidays. And we have other sides as well that aren't hot that you can pick up by the pint.
And the restaurant also will be open on those days. Mm-hmm. So what was it again? Thursday
evenings from 4 to 8 will be our nighttime hours for now. Most of the time, we're just there for breakfast and lunch. We'll be there Friday, Saturdays, and Mondays from 6 a.m. to 2. Really, we open a little earlier than that, but I say 6 because some people are already there ready to drink coffee.
Yeah. And so you're doing breakfast every day?
Yes.
Okay. So breakfast every day, then you take off the middle part of the day, and then reopen in the evening on Thursday, Friday.
Thursdays.
Just Thursdays?
Just Thursday.
Okay.
We're open from 6 a.m. to 2, Friday, Saturday, and Monday.
Got it. Okay.
And then my days off are Tuesday and Wednesday because I watch my grandbaby.
She needs a break. Sheesh. So if you're not in the restaurant, you're driving the truck and setting up all over the place. And now you were telling us about Takesgiving.
Yes, we're going to do a Takesgiving this year.
Everything has a cool, trendy name.
Well, it's easier for me to remember. Getting older, I can't always remember everything. If I call it something, I can remember.
Yeah, there you go.
But it'll be for Thanksgiving. It'll start November 1st. You can pre-order them. We'll have a dinner that you can pick up. It'll be ready. It will not be hot. You'll have to heat it and eat it. Okay? But it will be fully cooked. It can be a choice of ham and turkey.
So it's not this 8-hour cook thing. It's just a little whatever it takes
No,
to
it'll be
warm
in
it up.
aluminum. You just pop it right in the oven and you'll be good to go. So you can pick your choice of meat. You'll have stuffing, mashed potatoes, a vegetable, hot roll, and dessert. And be pumpkin pie or pecan pie. It's traditionally Thanksgiving. A lot of people don't travel that much anymore. And with COVID, a lot of people don't have a large gathering. So it is kind of hard to cook those things for just 2 to 4 people. So.
Good. And now, I don't know if anybody knows it, but Tracy's like this dietary specialist maniac person, and you do a lot of special diet stuff, ketos, and you named a bunch of others.
Right. I do anything gluten-free that you may need. I generally always have some kind of sugar-free desserts available because I don't eat it either, and sometimes I want it. And if I want it, I have to make it myself. So, and then I have sugar-free cookies. I do gluten-free, low-carb, diabetic-friendly. I've even done diets for like special vitamins that they're not allowed to have. I had somebody one time that had a vitamin K diet that they couldn't have anything because they were on so many blood thinners that it would thin it even more. So I had to really be careful. So, I mean, we do things like that whenever you may know someone that's ill or just older and doesn't probably prepare as good of food for themselves as they probably should. You know, we'd be happy to fill in and make sure that they have something nice for, you know, while they're recovering or things like that.
That is very cool. Is there anything else you wanted to throw out there? Did we miss anything? I got to tell you this.
so.
I don't know if I've ever told you this. I am a fried chicken connoisseur. Okay, and Tracy, I everywhere I go. In fact, we ate lunch today in Stillwater. Ivan and I ate lunch, and I had a fried chicken, and it did not stack up to your. You have still the 9 3/4. I haven't found a 10 yet. A 9 3/4 fried chicken. So you need to.
I use a fresh chicken and we hand batter ours ourselves. So,
Yep.
I mean, that really makes a difference. It doesn't take that long. It's not really that
It's
hard.
not a frozen thing.
Yeah,
and,
no.
It really, really does make a difference, and the batter you use is amazing. So yeah.
I'm a quality over quantity.
That's cool. All right, so go over the hours one more time.
It'll be Thursdays morning for breakfast early, and then I leave for Ringwood about 10 o'clock, and then I'll be open from 4 to 8 for dinner for the $30 Thursday, as well as a full menu, and then Fridays, Saturdays, and Mondays, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Very cool. Write that down. I'll try to make a graphic. We put that up so we remember that. Run by, what's your address again on Main Street?
114 South Main.
114 South Main on the west side of center block of Main Street.
Right next to Farm Bureau.
There you go. Awesome. Thanks, Tracy.
Thank you.
Don't go away. When we come back, Tony Blackburn talks to us about fall lawn care and the epic 2022 car show. This show made possible in part by DK Recycling of Hennessey, 405-853-6951, and Dollar Trucking of Hennessey. If you need a hauler, holler at Dollar. Today, we have Tony. Everybody knows Tony, I think. Tony is the wearer of many hats. He owns Golden Chick, Freedom Lawns, and he is the promoter of the world's largest Hennessey car show. Something, get your head around that one. But today, he's here to talk about yard cleanup. I guess it's that time.
It is that
soon.
time of year.
Leaves are going to start falling, making a mess. What do you do with them? Call Tony.
Yeah.
You bet. So you're doing, of course, you have your mowing service where you
Correct.
mow your lawns, but you also do tree trimming. And Tony was able to get me where I could get out my driveway during the ice storm because of so many of the trees fell down, and there's still more to do. But then leaf cleanup, garden beds. Do you trim like hedges and those kind of things?
We do trim bushes. We trim. We do just pretty much a lot of things outside. We do irrigation even. We do irrigation. We do bush trimming. We do tree trimming. We do bed cleanups. We actually even make beds as well. Even if you have like a storm shelter, a lot of people have storm shelters that have the grass growing up around it and it kind of unsightly. We can make it a rock bed with plants inside
You
of
did
it.
something like that to yours recently.
We
Yes,
did.
I remember you saying
My wife
that.
did not like the tall grass, so
There you go.
so yeah, it was but yeah, we do a lot of those type of things to make your house pretty.
And it's important. I know, I grew up in the East Coast. The leaves got 10 feet deep, but here it's not quite so bad. But if you leave the leaves on top of your grass, it encourages weeds and it kills the Bermuda and things like that over the winter.
Well, it also promotes pests
Yep.
such as rats,
Yep.
snakes,
the grubs
spiders.
get going,
Yep.
and so it's best to get it all cleaned up and let it be bare grass. Even if it's not growing, make it bare grass for the winter and
Correct.
get a good start on next year.
Exactly.
Very, very cool. Now, you're also the promoter of the largest car show that's ever been in Hennessey. What was there, like 1,000 cars we figured last time?
Well, the reports were so far were over 1,000 cars and over 4,000 people. We came in, we didn't expect that many. I was saying over 700. It kind of blew my mind when they all started rolling in. We didn't have enough help, but the help that we did have worked out great.
They did a good job. I didn't hear anyone complaining. There may be a little bit of a traffic jam, people that weren't aware of it. I don't know how they wouldn't have been aware of it, but all the restaurants went wild. Everybody was open, all the stores and restaurants, and they all did very, very well. So you're planning this again for
Correct.
next year. So kind of what's the schedule?
We're looking at
target?
April 24th. Of course, it's another Sunday. That's when we do our Cruise in Oklahoma cruises. We were wanting to come in kind of the same thing we did this last time, have all the restaurants open, have all the mercantiles open. We're going to be getting with the local businesses, making sure they know and they expect what to do this year.
Be prepared.
Definitely.
There were several that ran out of food and other things, yeah.
And we're hoping that now that they've seen last year, they kind of know what to expect. We're also going to bring in some new different attractions, really.
Okay.
We've got RC cars coming in for races. That'll be kind of a neat
the
thing.
small remote control cars.
Correct.
Yeah.
That do 80, 85 miles an hour. So they may be small, but mighty in their
Go
size.
really fast. Yes. Okay. Some quick thinking if you're driving one of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, this year we're going to have a little bit more. We're going to better situate the parking issues that we kind of had. We're going to kind of clean up the burnout area so that way it's a little safer. We're getting, of course, last year was kind of a first for us.
Yeah.
This next year, we're wanting to kind of tidy up some of the things that we saw wrong.
Well, last year you planned it in like 2 months.
I did.
I mean, it came really fast and it got really big, and now you've got a whole year to work on it. And,
Well, I think we're down to like 7 months now. But we're going to get there.
Yep.
We're going to talk to the local AMA guys, which are the remote control airplane. Want to see if they come out and show their planes, do
they
static
do this cool aerobatic
displays.
stuff, and
Yeah,
even
but-
the static stuff is pretty cool.
Yeah, but we won't be able to do the aerobatic stuff due to the AMA.
Helicopter.
Now the helicopters, we're trying to get those guys to come in and do some demonstrations with those. They don't fall under the same rules as the fixed wing guys. So we're gonna see if one of those guys wants to come in and kind of show off what they can do, and they're crazy.
Yeah.
They're crazy
Fly
fast.
upside down and backwards and all kinds of wacky stuff. Yeah.
So, of course, we're going to have the burnouts. We're going to get with Dwayne over at DG and see if he wants to do dynos again. I'm pretty sure he'll probably be on board with that. We're going to try to have a good kids area this year, maybe even a larger area with bouncy houses, and maybe see if we can get some of the like military trucks in and maybe construction vehicles for them to
Well,
look
that'd be
at.
cool to have a monster, not a monster truck, but a monster vehicle place where kids can climb on fire trucks and tractors, and that'd be kind of neat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when I was little, I used to love looking at them. I mean, if we can get all the fire trucks over there and police cars, I mean, kids love that type of thing.
That'd be pretty cool.
Now,
Now,
we want to make sure it's all family friendly, of
you
course.
also just verified that the ever popular helicopter rides will be back.
I did.
Yes, and they're maybe hoping to bring a second helicopter.
We'll see. We'll see if we can
They
get
realize
that one out.
people in Hennessey are serious about helicopter riding, and they were there till like dark last year.
They were actually flying till 8:45 at night. And now I'll give it to this. Some guys got a really beautiful sight out there with that sun setting.
sunset,
Oh,
yeah.
I really wish I'd have flown on that one. Unfortunately, I was putting things up and just kind of dreaming as they flew over and watched that beautiful sunset.
Yep.
But yeah, they were flying till 8:45 at night. They did express when they left that they would love to come back. I did give them a call, and they said they would love to come back. They'll be there. They are planning for it, long as weather permits.
Sure.
Weather is a deciding factor, of course, when it comes to April. That can also kind of hamper our turnout as well.
Sure.
But this next year, we are planning to go bigger and better. if you know anything about me, I don't like to go small.
No,
So-
anything Tony does, just hold your breath and go for the ride. You know, it's
Well, you know.
it's all right. No, it's good. All right, so Freedom Lawns, information here. Get your yard cleaned up, haul off your leaves, trim trees, get ready for the winter and spring. And then also, if you need someone to take care of your mowing next year, even I guess finish up this year, Tony's the guy to call. And then don't forget the car show and stop by Golden Chick and get some chicken. All right. Thanks, Tony.
Thank you.
Be sure to click the subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to be sure you never miss an episode of the All About Hennessey Show. Check out this week's All About Hennessey Post newspaper and subscribe for free at allaboutHennessey.com.